So we're in County Square at the moment.
Turkey, scone and egg. Nom nom nom.
Historic town of Paisley. The last post. Round the corner, I'm going to give a wee shout out to a bar around the corner. The Uncle Jack friend. And we've got a lot of viewers actually in this bar around the corner. Because anytime I go in there, you have a wee chat with the guys. Loads of people in the bar. George and all your mates as well, all the guys.
Hi folks, how you doing? Off on another wee adventure today. So looking forward to this one. And going to be something a little bit different. And it's not going to be a pub crawl, so you don't need to worry about that, you know. It's just like to thank those that have been viewing my channel, viewing my videos. I'm still kind of at a bit of a plateau just now. I'm wanting to get to the 500. Honestly, just 500 subscribers just now. That's my next target. You know, please push my video out there. Share it. Mention it to people. Do what you can to just get out there. I just want to get as many subscribers as I can. I want to hit the 500. You know, so that would be great. Anyway, enjoy the video. Hi folks, how you doing? Well, we're doing something a wee bit different today. We're actually in the National Museum of Scotland, in Chambers Street in Edinburgh. And it's been a good while since I've been here, so hope you enjoy this little video. It's just try and take some pictures and vids of some of the artefacts I've got in here, which is quite impressive. Even likes of Sir David Attenborough comes in here to look on stuff, especially a lot of the prehistoric stuff, so enjoy. This bucket. That's really impressive. It's like you've got the three cups. Midside Maggie's girdle, which goes back to late 1610. It's impressive how they restore a lot of these artefacts, and especially in this museum. It's weather vanes and other items, sun clocks and stuff. It's like it's all around, have dates on stuff, you know, dates on the relics, and also everything's all about time. Time is relative. It's beautiful how these murals are preserved. It's incredible. Absolutely beautiful. Everything that I'm seeing here is just as impressive as ever, as I can remember.
James.
Well, that was a cast of the I should say, of the original tomb of Mary Queen of Scots from Westminster.
Under the boughs where the shadows play, the wind hums songs at the break of day. Whispering pines, secrets untold, carrying tales only the forest holds. Moonlight spills through the velvet dark, etching patterns, leaving its mark. The roots stretch deep, the earth's gentle sigh, a lullaby sung to the open sky. Oh, whispering pines, sing me your tune, caught in the rhythm of the stars and the moon. Teach me the language of rustling leaves, stories that linger on the breath of the breeze. The dawn paints gold on the mountain's crown, while rivers whisper truth as they flow down. And their songs entwine with the trees that stand, knotted in time by nature's hand. Each echoing step on the forest floor opens a world through.
That's absolutely impressive. So a lot of these pieces go back to, like, obviously from the 17th century to further in the past. which is incredible. And still more here. What an absolutely beautiful claymore. This is like a kind of sword which William Wallace would have used during his time. Huge sword, but I believe this sword's a lot bigger. In fact, I saw it when I was at Stirling at the Wallace Monument. This thing was like over 6 foot, I think maybe about 6 foot. But beautiful how they can just restore the claymore. Such a beautiful weaponry at the time.
The silence alive, yet brimming with sound. In the arms of solitude, I am found. Oh, whispering pines, sing me your tune. Caught in the rhythm, the stars and the moon. Teach me the language of rustling leaves, stories that linger on the breath of the breeze.
It's absolutely fantastic. Especially like the ancient weapons. You've got the old claymores, broadswords, you've got the pistols and the rifles. And especially they've got the preserved cleaning equipment to clean out the actual gun for the muskets and stuff. And I like the little bit of clothing there, it's like something out of Outlander. Really impressive.
Met an adult today. So he's listening?
Yeah, it's top 4 of the first one. Yeah. Rugby. Don't go binge ever again. Bye.
This is really impressive, especially the old clothing and so that big mural of the 10 Commandments. You can do that now. It's the way the world is. Wow, now this is what you call a piece of kit. Very pioneering during its day as well. This mill here, it was built in Kirkcaldy from Douglas and Grant. It was for a weaving mill in Glentana, which is in Alva, Clackmannanshire. But huge machine. There you go, for to get a machine going back in the day. Even now it takes cogs to run a machine. One cog goes wrong and it ain't working. Nice little model there of the Minto Colliery in Lochgelly in Fife. Very intricate, very accurate model. Beautifully constructed by the museum. Well, if any of you have caught anything on that little scribe, put it in the comment section. Obviously it's a bit too, it's not clear enough for my eyesight. Statue of Queen Victoria, which must have been her when she was quite young, because obviously when you see a lot of pictures of her when she's older, she looks a little bit, let's just say, unhygienic. But yeah, beautiful statues. And here is a statue of Prince Albert. I find this quite interesting because I used to be brought up in a place called Claremont Court, which is just round the corner from, well, it's on East Claremont Street, round the corner from Rodney Street, and I find this really interesting from this little kitchenette thing here, or should I say stove, which is taken, hopefully you can see it. This was taken from that house in Rodney Street. Honestly, I feel like I'm a kid again, just coming back to the museum. It's been years since I've been here for a proper look, and it feels great. I feel like I'm still at primary school. It's just some of the stuff here is just incredible. It's very interesting and just love it. It's so right up my alley. And this is beautiful. The marble here. And you've got the HMV parlophone as well. Minus the dog. Here's something for my Glasgow viewers. Edinburgh and Glasgow exhibition. Have another reread at this. And this design was from Glaswegian Charles Rennie Mackintosh. There's a few more designs in here from him as well. William Murdoch, inventor of the steam carriage and of the gas light. And that bullet hole may well have saved that person's life, whoever it was, whoever it belonged to. At times I feel so blessed to be Scottish. The amount of inventions which has came out of this little country is just unbelievable. And just incredible, especially all these steam engines. It's incredible. That lovely big boat was the Empress of Scotland, which was built in the Govan shipyards in Glasgow. Very impressive piece of boating. This is from the Bobstar Mini. Not just covered in Edinburgh and Glasgow here. Around the Dundee area. This is a piece of girder from the first Tay Bridge, and it's still got all the holes and rivets and stuff in it. See, this is what I love about Scotland's engineering past. You know, it's like thinking about how to build all these rivets and other components of a machine in order for it to work. Just been to the toilet, and the guys came out of the cubicle, and another guy's been at the urinal, looking at his phone as he's having a pee at the urinal, leaves the urinal after having a pee, doesn't wash his hands. Come on people, what's it hygiene these days? How long does it take to go to a sink, wash your hands, soap, put under the blow dryer? Come on, eh? Disgusting. That's the head of a sperm whale. And I could remember years ago, it was washed up in the Firth of Forth near Joppa, and they tried to rescue it, but obviously it was too late to rescue. It died, and then they just kept the skeleton of it in the museum. But when you actually go and see the head of the skeleton, this thing must have been huge. It must have been a big, big animal. That's us in the Egyptian exhibition here. And I love a lot of these artefacts as well. Egyptian stuff. Such as this casket. I agree with that 100%. It's not just a museum of Scotland, it's a museum of the whole world. Absolutely fantastic day. Obviously couldn't see everything here. It's a big place. You have to really spend the whole day here to see absolutely everything. But it's been a fantastic, I've had a fantastic time here today, and I'll be back to see more of this stuff. But loved it. Right. That was fantastic. I absolutely loved that. Definitely going to go back to see more of it at some point. I feel I never really scratched the surface with what we saw in there today, but saw enough, and it was very educative. That's the word of the day, educative. Educational. I'm corrected here. But yeah, it's National Museum of Scotland. It's, if you've never been, and if you come to Edinburgh, go and see it. It's fantastic. Right, let's go for a wee refreshment. Surely from what I've filmed today deserves a good little thumbs up, and hopefully more subscribers. So come on, give me more subscribers. It's not finished yet, not by a long shot.